just when you've thought you've seen everything. But what if I tell you there's more? Now, let's travel, experience, and explore the unforeseen in the land of socks.
Good morning, tour guides. May I have your attention, please? Okay. We will have a clients that is a group of school paper advisors from Calabarzon. This coming June 26 to 30, it is a 5-day tour here in Mindanao, and they are all 18. Okay, please prepare yourselves. And are you guys ready and excited? Now, for the day 1, I will be assigned in fetching the tourists in the airport. While for the day 2, Miss Tour Guide Dumukol will accompany our tourists in Tupi, South Cotabato. For day 3, Tour Guide Dio is assigned and their destinations will be at Sultan Kudarat. While for day 4, their destination will be at Lake Cebu and Mr. Dimalaluan will accompany our tourists. While for the last day, their destinations will be at Cotabato City and their tour guides will be Miss Diamad. Okay, tour guides, is that clear? That's great. And please prepare yourselves and we will hope all the best for our tourists. Good day, tourists. Welcome to General Santos City Airport, and in behalf of WOW Travel and Tour Agency, I am Japit Dala, your tour guide for today. Are you guys excited for this tour? Okay, how is your travel, tourists? Did you enjoy? You still have your jet lag, I know. And now, tourists, let's go to our bus and we will go to our assembly area at FB Hotel located at Coronadal City, South Cotabato. I would like to meet our friendly coach captain, Mr. John, a licensed and professional driver for over 9 years. He will make sure to conduct a safe and joyful ride for us. And we will accompany you for the rest of the day, so if you have queries, please don't hesitate to approach us. Okay, let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 18. Okay, you are complete. All in all, we are all 20 with me as your tour guide and our friendly coach captain. Before we start this tour, let's do a prayer first, the most important of all. Amen. We are now traveling to our assembly area. It will be a 2-hour ride, so just please sit, relax, and enjoy the view outside. Okay, tourists, we are now in our assembly area. Time check, it's 12:35, and after we checked in, please prepare for our lunch and briefing for this tour. Now, here is our rules, regulations, friendly reminders, and safety precautions for this tour. Keep this in your mind, our safety reminders, our handsome and beautiful tourists that will help our tour to become smooth and hassle-free. First, please remain seated until we arrive to our destination. Second, please synchronize your time with your tour guide so no one will left behind. And please be attentive with the time allotted with every destinations which already written in our itinerary. Third, never leave your things in unattended to avoid unnecessary loss. Fourth, always remember our bus number MCV 5364. Again, MCV 5364. Color white with blue and black. Fifth, please observe body system so no one will get lost. And lastly, please dispose your trash properly. And we will be providing a black bag, so please throw your trash there. And always remember the saying, take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints, and kill nothing but time. Is that clear, tourists? Another reminder, tourists, that every destination you will be given enough time to explore the area. I have here my flags and my whistle with their meaning. If you hear me whistling once while raising the white flag, that means we only have 5 minutes left to enjoy around the area. And please prepare to pack up. And if you hear me whistling twice while raising the blue flag, it means time is up and everyone needs to prepare for our departure. And if you hear me whistling twice while raising the red flag, it means we're going to cancel this trip because there's something happened or there is an emergency. And I have here also our first aid kit in case of emergency. And I will give you sticker each to signify you as a tourist. That's all for our briefing. I hope it's clear and you understand it. You may rest for a while and exactly 4 p.m. we will go to KCC Mall of Marbel for you to shop and for our dinner. Thank you, tourists. Tourists, time check. It's 4 p.m. Let's go to our bus. We will go now to KCC Mall of Marbel. Now, let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. We are all complete. We are now traveling to KCC Mall of Marbel. KCC Mall of Marbel is one of the gateway to shopping, dining, and leisure in Coronadal City. KCC has 4 existing malls. KCC Mall of Jensen, Marbel, Desambuanga, and Veranza, Jensen. I believe tourists, we are now in KCC Mall. Now you can shop, tourists, and by 5:30 we will be having our dinner. Please enjoy. Time check. It's 5:25 p.m. You only have 5 minutes left. Okay, tourists, time is up. Let's go to Pizza Hut for our dinner. Okay, tourists, please enjoy your food. Okay, tourists, I believe you are done with your dinner. Did you enjoy the food? That's great, tourists. Now, let's go to our bus. Okay, tourists, please check your things first. Now, let's do a head count. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. We are complete. We will now head back to our assembly area. Okay, tourists, we are now in our assembly area. You may swim and you may rest. And please prepare for your destination tomorrow. Your breakfast will be at 5:30 a.m. Have a great night, tourists. Good morning, tourists. This is your second day here and our destinations will be at Tupi, South Cotabato. And the one who will accompany you is Miss Michelle, your tour guide. Tourists, please don't forget our rules and regulations. Enjoy.
Good morning, tourists. How's your first staying in FB Hotel? That's great, tourists. On behalf of Wow Tour Travel Agency, I am Michelle, but you can call me Cheche for short, and I will be your tour guide for today. While you're having your breakfast, I just want to remind you that based on our itinerary, our tour for today, we will be going to Tupi, South Cotabato. First spot, we will be going to Eden's Flower Garden. And please, tourists, don't forget our rules and regulations. You are all excited, tourists? Awesome. Time check is 6:20. I believe you are done with your breakfast and you are all prepared. Let's go to our bus, tourists. Okay, tourists, you've already met our handsome coach, Captain Mr. John, right? Can you say hi to him? Wow, thank you, tourists. Time check, 6:30 in the morning. We are now traveling for our first destination, going to Eden's Flowers Garden. Tourists, do you know that Tupi South Cotabato derived from the word Tupi, which means was a vine chewed by native Laan tribes who first inhabited the land. Tupi was abundant in the original forest and had a refreshing taste. As it lies in the dormant foot of Mount Matutum, Tupi's fertile soil of volcanic ash offers a great enticement to speculators and investors, particularly in the field of agriculture. Okay, tourists, I believe we arrived in our first destination. Welcome to Eden's Flower Garden. Eden's Flower Garden in South Cotabato are much more colorful, especially when flowers in Eden's farm start to bloom. The 5 hectares flower farm of Eden's Flower Farm is more kind of a celebrity in South Cotabato. Since its opening in 2014, this seasonal destination has been incessantly attracting numbers of travelers to the flower fields and serve as an addition to the lineup of the town's blooming flower industry. Time check, it's already 10. By 10:30 we will going to leave this place. We will still have 30 minutes in the area. You can roam around the area, take picture, and friendly reminders. Always bring your personal belongings with you. Thank you, tourists. Okay, tourists, you only have 5 minutes left. Tourists, time is up. Let's go now to our bus. Okay, tourists, this is our last spot destination. Do you have any question? If none, let's go to our bus. And we will back to our assemble area. But before that, let me do the head count. 1, 2, 3, and 20. Thank you, tourists. We are all complete. Welcome back, tourists. You may now back to your room and take some rest. And later on, we will have our dinner at exactly 6 o'clock. Good evening, tourists. May I ask you, how's your experience during the tour? That's great! Okay, we are now here to have our dinner, but before that, let's have a prayer first. Amen. Okay, tourists, while you're having your dinner, I want to ask you, did you take a selfie to the spot destination? That's good, because after your dinner, I have a short games for you. Okay, tourists, this is my first game. Bring me your best selfie. In 1, 2, 3, go! Miss Shaira is the winner. You have a prize. Face mask and sanitizer from VIRTUAL Travel Tour Agency. Thank you, tourists, for your cooperation. And by the way, tourists, if you want to swim, take your time and enjoy the night. Have a good night and God bless.
Tourists still enjoying this place? Well, our next destinations will be at Sultan Kudarat, and the one who will escort you is your tour guide, Emmanuel. Please meet tour guide Emmanuel, and tourists, please don't forget our rules and regulations. Have a safe trip.
Good morning, tourists. How your second night staying in Happy Hotel? That great tourist? And behalf of Wow Tour Travel Agency, I am Emmanuel, your tour guide for today. While you are having your breakfast, I just want to remind you that based on our itinerary for our tour for today, we'll be going to Sultan Kudarat. First spot will be at Sultan Kudarat Capital. Our last is will be at the Paris Bird Sanctuary. Tourists, don't forget our rules and regulations. Are you guys all excited? Awesome! Time check, 7:30. I believe you are done with your breakfast and you are all prepared. Let's go to our bus. I would like to introduce again to our coach captain, Mr. Driver, for over 9 years. And we will make sure that to conduct a safe and joyful trip for us. We will accompany for you to the rest of the day. If you have queries, please don't hesitate to approach us. And our bus is color white, blue, and black with the plate number MCV 5364. I repeat, our bus is color white and black with the plate number MCV 5364. Is clear, tourists? Let's do and count first, tourists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are trained to include our coach captain and me. Before we start in our tour, let's do a prayer first. Amen. Time check. 8 a.m. We are now traveling to our first destination, going to Sultan Kudarat capital. I believe we arrive in our first destination. Welcome to Sultan Kudarat capital. The Sultan Kudarat provincial capital, it is the government of the province of the Sultan Kudarat. The 5-story building incorporates elements of Islamic architecture. It is designed dominated by pointed arches in the majestic golden center. Tourist time check. It's already 11 a.m. We will going to leave this place. We will have 30 minutes in the area. You can roam around the area, take a picture. And the friendly reminders, always bring your personal belongings with you and please avoid being noisy. Thank you, tourists. If you hear the whistle once, the white flag. Okay, tourists, you only have 5 minutes left. The whistle twice. The blue flag. Tourist time's up. Let's go to our bus. Please check your belongings first. Now let's do a head count first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. We're complete. Now we are traveling to our second destination for today. So now, tourists, time check, 12 p.m. You can have lunch sa bamboo kainan. And just always remember our call sign. If you heard me whistle, please return immediately in our meeting place. Be on time so that we can proceed our bus. Take your time, enjoy, and God bless. Time check, 1 p.m. Welcome again, tourists, to the Barras Bird Sanctuary. Kindly check again your personal belongings and let's do the head count first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect. We are complete. Thank you, tourists. The Barras Bird Sanctuary is an area covering about 2 hectares of the land of the home of 10,000 of beautiful birds. The area is located in the bank of river and includes swamplands, wetlands, and marshes. A whistle. Tourists, you have 5 minutes left. Tourist time is up. Let's go now to our bus. So tourists, I would like to ask you something. Are you enjoying our tour today? Wow! Great! Thank you, tourists. Please kindly check our belongings and let's do a head count first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. We are complete. The tourists. And now we go back to our bus, tourists. Time check. 4 p.m. we go back to our FB hotel. And we can share our thought, comment, and suggestion regarding to our tour. Thank you so much, tourists, for choosing me as your tour guide and also for choosing our travel agency. Here I want evaluation paper to evaluate my performance as your tour guide and our contact number just in case you want to have advanced reservation. God bless, tourists. Thank you and mabuhay.
Nice to see you again, tourists. I believe this is your 4th day here and your next destination will be at Punta Isla Lake Resort. And the one who will accompany you is Mr. Tour Guide Lloyd. And please, tourists, don't forget our rules and regulations.
Good morning, tourists! How's your third night staying in FB Hotel? That's great, tourists. Okay, tourists, this is our 4th day here. By the way, in behalf of our travel and tour agency, I am Jubilar Malaluan, your tour and culinary guide for today. Also, you can call me Lloyd. While you're having your breakfast, I just want to remind all of you that based on our itinerary, our tour for today will be going to Lake Cebu. We have only one destination. Our spot will be at Punta Isla Lake Resort. It's only our site because our focus is to observe and learn the best traditional dish of the Tibolis. And after that, we need to go back here in FB Hotel. And please, tourists, don't forget our rules and regulations. Are you all excited? Okay, awesome. Time check, it's exactly 6 a.m. and I believe you are already done with your breakfast. And you are all prepared. And now, let's go to our bus. I would like to introduce to you to our coach captain, Mr. Jan, a licensed and professional driver for over 9 years, and he will make sure to conduct a safe and joyful trip for us. We will accompany you for the rest of the day, and if you have any queries, please don't hesitate to approach us. Let's do a head count. Start to you, sir. 1, 2, 3, 20. Okay, we are all complete, including our coach captain. Before we start our tour today, let's have a prayer first. Amen. Tourists, you can take note what I'm sharing about our destination because we have a question and answer and also we have a prize. Here is a brief background of Lake Cebu, also known as the land of dream weavers. Lake Cebu is inhabited by the Tagabili tribe and other ethnic groups who migrated to this part of Mindanao, perhaps even before the birth of Christ. Tourists, I believe we arrived in our destination and you can enjoy the place now. Tourists, may I get your attention please? Okay, we have here our chef, Chef Paul. He will teach and prepare to you the two of the most popular indigenous food of the Tiboli. First, the Anok Haklafok, or the roasted native chicken. Second is the Anok Nilot, or the native chicken cooked inside a bamboo. Part of Tiboli's culture is their unique foods, reflect on their environment and preferences. For the Anok Haklafok, we will just needing a whole native dressed chicken and salt. The process of this is only dredging the salt in over the chicken and we'll just roast it over 30 minutes or until golden brown. Another chicken served with Anok Haklafak is Anok Nilot. For cooking Anok Nilot, we will needing the following ingredients: sliced native chicken, red onion, salt, and lemongrass. Mix all the ingredients and put inside the alulut or the bamboo stack. Cover it with the daon beye or the taro leaf and lock it with a bamboo stick and put it into the fire until it cooks. Tourists, you can enjoy your lunch now. Ma'am, what you can say about our Tiboli dish?
Sarap! Malalasahan mo yung natural flavor ng chicken. Itong nilot at hoklapa ay talagang isang dish na pinagmamalaki ng mga Tiboli at hindi makukompleto ang experience nyo dito sa Bacnib pag hindi nyo natikman ang kanilang specialty.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Tourist time check. It's 2:30. By exactly 3 p.m. we will going to leave this place. We still have 30 minutes in the area. You can roam around the area. And friendly reminders that always bring your personal belongings with you. Thank you so much, tourists. Okay, tourists, you have 5 minutes left. Okay, tourists, time is up. Let's go to our bus. Please check your belonging first. And now, let's do a head count. Start to you, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. Okay, we are all complete. Again, a friendly reminder that first, do not leave your personal belongings and valuable things. Second, your dress must be in the proper disposal. And third, be with the group always. Tourist, I have a question and a price of handmade bag and 2 tinalak t-shirt. First question, what is the other name of Lake Cebu? I repeat, what is the other name of Lake Cebu? Okay, ma'am? Correct. The other name of Lake Cebu is the land of dream weavers. Second question, what is the two of the most popular dishes of the Tiboli? Okay, ma'am? Correct. The two of the most popular dish of the Tiboli is the Anok Haklafak or the roasted native chicken. And the other one is the Anok Nilot, the chicken cooked inside the bamboo. Thank you so much for your cooperation, tourists. And now we are heading back to your hotel. Okay, we are now at FB Hotel. Please check your belonging first. And it's 6 p.m. and now let's proceed inside the hotel. Tourists, may you now take some rest and enjoy the rest of the night. And there's a pool if you want to swim. By the way, tourists, I hope you really enjoy our culinary tour for today. And I have a beautiful evening. Tomorrow will be your last day tour. Thank you so much, tourists, and God bless.
Tourists, time flies so fast. Now, this is your last tour here in Mindanao. And your destination will be at Cotabato City. And the one who will accompany you is Miss Tour Guide Joyce. And another reminder, tourists, please don't forget our rules and regulations in this tour. Have a safe trip.
Good day, tourists. May I ask you how was your night while staying in FB Hotel? Wow, that's good to hear. What about yesterday, your tour in Lake Cebu? Did you enjoy the place? Wow, that's great. By the way, tourists, in behalf of Wow Tour Travel Agency, I am Shaira, your tour guide for today. Okay, tourists, while you are having your breakfast, I wanted to remind you that based on our itinerary, we will be going to the Pink Grand Mosque in Cotabato City. Okay, tourists, I hope that you didn't forget our rules and regulations, okay? Are you ready and excited for the tour? Wow! Okay, tourists, it's already time, and I believe that you are done with your breakfast. And please be prepared because we will start our travel to Cotabato City. Okay, tourists, before we start our travel, let's have a prayer first. Amen. Okay, according to our itinerary, you're all 18, so let's do the head counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 18. Okay, you're all complete, and we are all 20 according me and our coach captain, Mr. John. Can you say hi to him? Thank you, tourists. You're all awesome. Okay, tourists, we are now traveling to our destination. Time check, it's already 5:45 a.m. So be prepared because in a few minutes we will reach our destination. Okay, tourists, we are now here in our spot and please remain from seated until we come to a full stop, okay? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Or should I say, welcome to Pink Grand Mosque of Maguindanao. The Masjid Imaukom was located at the Dato Saudi Ampatuan province of Maguindanao and it was constructed year of 2014. The mosque construction was financed by the Mayor Samsudin Dimaukom under the administration of President Noynoy Aquino. This was built property of Mayor's family. They painted it color pink because it symbolizes as peace and love, and it was built by workmen to symbolize the unity and interfaith brotherhood. As you can see, both men and women should dress in the ways that are halal or permissible throughout their lives. Men must cover from their belly button to their knees, but women must cover everything except their hands and their faces. Okay, tourists, as you can see, the place was so beautiful and it was so attractive. So, if you want to have some selfies, take your time and enjoy. And later on, we will be going back to our assembly area. Okay, tourists, you have still 30 minutes to roam around the area. And just remember our friendly reminders and please avoid being noisy, okay? Okay, tourists, your time is up. Please check all your belongings and let's go to the bus. But before that, let me do the head counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 18. Okay, thank you, tourists. You're all complete. Okay, tourists, this is our last tour and I hope that you enjoyed the place that we visited. Now we will going back to our assembly area so that we can have our dinner and a short game. Welcome back to FB Hotel, tourists. You may not take some rest and relax. And later on, we will have our dinner exactly at 6 o'clock p.m. Listen everyone, before we start our dinner, let's have a prayer first. Amen. Okay everyone, while you're having your dinner, I have a game for you. Just answer my question carefully and if you get the correct answer, you will get sanitizer, face mask, and keychain from Wow Tour Travel Agency. So, are you guys ready? Okay, the question is, in the spot that we visited, the mosque was painted into color pink because it symbolizes as what? Yes, Ma'am Norby, what is the correct answer?
It symbolizes peace and love.
Wow, amazing! You've got the correct answer. This is your prize. Okay, tourists, thank you for your cooperation. You may now take some rest and relax the rest of the night. In addition to tourists, our FB hotel have a pool beside our bar area. So if you want to swim, take your time and enjoy. Have a good night, tourists, and God bless.
Okay, tourists, did you enjoy your tour here in Mindanao? That's great, tourists! And it's my pleasure to be with you, tourists. And here is our evaluation form. Please write your comments and suggestions, and I will ensure to you that it will help to improve more our service to you. And by the way, tourists, here is your souvenirs for this tour. And if you want to tour here again, please contact us in our official Facebook page, Wow Travel and Tour Agency, and in our telephone number 0906-335-0871. Again, tourists, I am Japet Dala. In behalf of Wow Travel and Tour Agency, we're happy to serve you.